How are you?
Welcome to Johnny Now. What should I call this? Johnny Now Speaks too, or Johnny Now Explores? That sounds dirty. Johnny Now
Mm,
Breaks Down. That sounds like I'm a
Johnny
breakdance.
talks.
Johnny Talks. Bullshit walks. Johnny Talks.
Johnny talks.
I like it. I like it. Angel-Lee-shun. I'm going to toot your horn here for a minute.
No,
I'm gonna
I
toot your
like to
horn
be
here.
incognito.
Incognito. I hate most streams. I will be honest. I turn on Twitch and I get disgusted that I am a part of this community. And then I go on a stream like yours and it is like mental ASMR for my frontal cortex. It brings me joy. I found myself wasting my, not a waste, but endless amount of, I've given people about 30 seconds during a raid. You're the longest stream I've ever hung out on, other than a couple others that like Drunk Bench and stuff. But
Oh,
you effing rule. How do you feel about that?
personally, I want to say thank you for joining in on that. And it just seems like, you know, I'm glad that that's what came of that for you instead of like some other random thing like you could have got from that, like for awesome dance moves, like, you picked some up yourself or anything like that. But that makes
Dance
me
moves
very
are good.
happy.
But I find when you're doing your challenges, it is like the best ASMR without having to do the annoying clicking sounds.
Well, yeah, what do you mean by that ASMR? Like you said, your frontal cortex, your
It's
doctor now?
there's I'm working on it actually. I'm working on it. I'm thinking about a new career. Wouldn't Doctor Now be cool?
I was just thinking, what the name would it be?
The
Doctor
doctor's
now.
ready to see you now. See, I'm
I
ready.
I'm gonna go morbid here, and I don't want to, so
Go,
we're just
please go ahead. Go morbid. What kind of doctor are you thinking
no.
to be?
Hi, Angelina, I'm really nice. I won't go morbid.
Well, take a second, introduce yourself because that was the most long-winded, probably the worst introduction I could have given anyone. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Angel-Lee-shun.
Wait, we're live? We started already? I thought we were just talking.
Oh no, we're fucking
Shit.
live, baby.
I'm just kidding.
Oh no,
Well, if you must ask. My name is Angelitian. A lot of people have a hard time pronouncing that, but if you want to know where it came from, it was Angelina, which is my first name. I think that's what you were calling me for a hot minute. And then Martian, like an alien. So Angelitian put together. But I started on Twitch in February. I wanted to do 30-day challenges. And the whole thing, like whole reason that started was because I really wanted to learn guitar. And I've always been intrigued by the content creation and just how creative I could be online. And so just the two kind of came together and made a stream. That's pretty much what it's. We're on what, season 5 now?
I was gonna say I love that you call each after 30 days. It's a season,
Mhm.
and
I didn't come up with that.
I still think it's cool. I still think it's cool. And yeah, you only started in February, which is insane. Like your numbers are nuts. You have over three
Are they?
thousand followers.
I mean, I'm not gonna. We don't have to talk about numbers, but I know. I guess I. Something about me is like I don't know technology at all, and the amount of time I spent on Twitch before even coming on Twitch as a creator was probably the most minute amount of time. I think I did like 2 weeks of like online research, maybe touched in on maybe one or two streams, and then just went for it. So like if you come in through like the first few seasons, I'm just like I have no idea what's going on. I think just throughout this time, I still have no idea what's going on. What
That's
about you?
that's literally the same thing. That's well, that's it's really interesting. I started my stream on a 30-day challenge,
Ooh.
and I didn't know what a sub was. I didn't know. I thought that was a bad thing. I thought
Sandwich.
I thought partnered streamers were like LGBTQ streamers
Oh.
because everyone kept saying, "Oh, you got to see there's a part. He's a partnered streamer. He's a partner." And I was like, "Oh, that's nice. I hope him and his partner are having a good life together." I
Oh,
swear to God,
like
I knew
that.
nothing. I knew nothing, and I started on it, and same thing. But I only got successful for 30 days, and then my life kind of went through a tailspin. But what I think your setup is way cooler because you are killing it.
Thank you.
You are killing it. I was in a cage for 30 days.
I've heard a little bit about that storyline about a cage, and I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, it's not even
Explain it.
worth looking into.
Oh,
I did season 2 as well, but it got canceled at day 17.
but now you're doing the interviews. So what's that about?
Well, I'm going through a life crisis. You can tell I was crying earlier by the redness of my nose, not alcoholism. And I just started interviewing inspiring people, and I only bring people on that I find interesting and inspiring. And I have been reading a lot about goals because I realized at age
Ooh.
32 I gotta set
Hmm.
some, or I'm gonna die sad. And I thought, and that's why I think you're super inspiring. I think the 5 seasons you've done so far are actually incredibly inspiring.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I think for anyone who doesn't know what the seasons are, I started with the guitar, then I switched immediately over to learning American Sign Language, and then from that I learned how to become ambidextrous. Then I was wilderness survival, and now I'm learning how to sew a clothing line in 30 days. So like if you can imagine like jumping from loud music and like freestyling to just quiet and studying and then jumping over to ambidextrous and then like I feel like I'm all over the place and I think that's what keeps me stimulated in my brain. Like I'm ready to keep doing more challenges. Or else I probably would give up if I didn't find the joy in learning what I was learning.
You know, yeah, through my research on your different seasons here, I like you've lived like many lives, but it's only been 5 months if you think about it.
That's why I'm so old.
What? You're not old. You don't look a day over 19. Um,
Oh,
the first so in 30 days you learned how to play the guitar, and then you actually wrote 3 original songs.
yes.
That's
I'm
incredible.
laughing because they're so horrible.
Wait, I tried to find them. Can we get a sample?
Where?
I looked everywhere on the internet, the dark web. I had to download a browser just to do that. I couldn't find them. Where can we hear at least a snippet? You got to give us a snippet of this of one of your songs.
Ooh.
No,
I
nothing.
mean, I can freestyle them. I usually do like during the streams, like play guitar and freestyle, but I honestly I don't even go near the original songs
Oh, so you
because
can.
they're so embarrassingly bad. But I'll freestyle on the same 4 beats or chords. See, ooh, I don't even know guitar. Don't even,
I was gonna say, like, were you learning to
not very
rap or?
inspiring. I just do fun things, okay?
No, I think it's very inspiring. I think it's very inspiring. All right, if somebody has the clip, drop it in my drop it because I do want to hear, I do want to hear one of your original songs. I heard they're amazing.
Oh, no. They said please don't sing over here, so that's just enough.
Oh damn, that's brutal. They're brutal. Are they saying that in your chat? They're
Yeah,
very
they said
kind
please
over
don't
here.
sing. They're saying yikes.
Yikes, that's no good. That's no good. But
Uh,
speaking of cool tunes, the next challenge was you learned American Sign Language, and
yeah.
you had to learn the lyrics to Firework by Katy
Johnny
Perry.
did get some notes on me.
Oh, I
How'd
did
you
do
know
night.
that?
I did do. I almost canceled because I had a breakdown before, and I want to give you the full energy. So I really want to make you feel happy here. But
Oh
yeah,
my
I
god.
did my research. I went deep. I found both your Instagrams.
I had 4.
You have 4? Oh my!
Yes.
Here I was thinking I was ahead of the game. Are the other 2 private?
One's just some random private one. I used to have a photography business, so that's the other one, and then the stream one, and then my personal one.
You have a photog? Is there anything you don't do?
Uh, yeah,
Okay, well, all right. That's you took a while to think about.
yeah.
Yeah,
I had to go
I
through my
can't
whole
make
list.
faux. Well, tell us. Let's talk about American Sign Language. I think that's fascinating. Do you still know any of it?
Yeah, I do.
Can you
I
do
could
the
say,
word
you want to
firework?
learn your name?
Oh yeah, I'd like to learn
Do
my name.
firework? Okay, ready? Hold your pinky out. Ready? You're gonna swoop to make a J. J.
Oh yeah, for joint.
O.
That's easy.
Sure. Joint now.
Try it now.
O
Not
N.
anymore. Oh, that
You're
actually
gonna take
looks like an
like
N.
bunny ears and fold.
That
That's an
looks.
N.
It looks like a baby N, right? Like the.
Yeah, it's cute, right?
Yeah, that is cute.
Um,
Wait,
and
What's
then
H? I missed H. I spelled my name wrong.
I spelled it wrong too.
That's all right.
Wait,
Is H
okay.
this?
Jon. Wait, John.
Yeah,
H.
H to the Izzo.
So John.
That's actually sick. How do you do firework? Do you remember?
Yeah.
That is actually so effing cool. Don't you think they look? You got it. Don't you think they should teach here in Canada? They force French down your throat. They beat you with a stick until you learn how to say bonjour. Je m'appelle Johnny now. D'où viens-tu? J'habite dans la petite ville d'Ontario. That's all I remember. They force you. It's in the law here. And what? I'm not going over to Paris.
Why?
Because there's French people in Quebec, and we like killed them in the war, and then we felt bad, so we have to learn their language. Nice people. They hate us, but you got to go to Montreal. It's like a little Paris, and it's great. It's awesome. But honestly, no offense to my Frenchy friends,
Yeah.
American Sign Language would be more effective in school, don't you think?
Well, I will have to say one of the first things that threw me off when learning American Sign Language was that there's more than just American Sign Language. There's British Sign Language, there's French Sign Language. So it's not universal like what I thought it was. So they all have their own little words over there. So you're gonna have the same experience. You're still gonna relearn French, but American Sign Language
So
way,
it's
French
not
Sign
like
Language way.
it's not like British hip hop. I feel so bad. Our the newest viewer in my chat is called the French Mango from France, and
Bonjour.
she just came in while I was making fun of Quebec. You are more important than them, my friend, French Mango. I apologize.
What?
Désolé.
Yes. Oui. Bonjour.
Yes,
I always
exactly.
find myself like the first, like when I meet someone that says they're from France or something, my initial reaction is, "Oh, bonjour, je m'appelle Angelina, et toi?" And I'm like, that's all I know though.
It's gotta
So I don't
stop.
actually speak.
Do you
That's it.
do you speak Italian? I know you're from our map lesson earlier when I was
I
finding
don't,
out.
but I did have a nice plate of Yankee before the stream.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hmm.
Heavy meal before stream. That's risky because I get tired out around the 2 hour mark. How long do you normally stream for?
My minimum is 3 hours, but lately I've been going to like 6 hour streams, seven
Oh my
hours.
god, you are gonna be a star. You are gonna be a star. I can do 3 hours before I pull my eyes out and put turpentine in them. The
Hey,
longest I did, you wanna know my longest stream?
stream?
Yeah.
Sure.
17 days straight.
What?
Yeah.
On live
Live the
the whole
entire
time?
time. I'm a world record holder. I didn't apply for the record though, but I do believe I have it.
I don't think you are, Johnny. There's another guy. He's been gone for like 5 days.
I went 17.
17 days or
Yeah.
hours?
No, 17 days. DAYS. Y? I don't remember the other ones. What's S? What's BS? Because no one in your chat believes me. I swear to God, I did. Almost didn't know how to spell
B.
days there.
Yeah.
PS. Well, there. I've been called out, but it is true. It is true. I am a world record holder. I think you should try. Wait, you should. You think you're gonna go for a world record with one of the 30-day challenges? Nice chapeau.
Just gotta change it up a little. Yeah, I think you said on the 30-day challenge is what? I'm gonna
You
do.
ever think about doing for a world record?
Mm, no.
Nah, yeah, that's
I don't
what
know
you
what I
do.
would do.
Eat hot
The
dogs every
coolest
day for
dance
30
move,
days.
a dance-a-thon, 30 days dancing.
That would be your body would just fall apart. I think it wouldn't be worth it. But you did learn American Sign Language. I think that's so awesome. I also find it like very noble too, because I do feel like I said, I think everybody should know it.
Agreed. That's exactly what I feel. Or at least know important things like help. or like help you, help me, and
Uh,
just like how are you? Like simple little things I think would be really helpful. Especially I think one of the also like a concern of mine was the hard of hearing and deaf community with um certain events happening this year and like how masks can inhabit lip reading and stuff. So
oh
it's like
yeah.
a lot of different I guess benefits if you do know sign too.
I didn't even think about that. God damn,
Hmm.
this COVID thing.
Yeah.
It's
I
screwed
don't
up
like to say
everything.
the word, but
Oh yeah, like the C word,
we don't.
the new C word. I'm against
VP.
that. I'm against that as well. So the third season, you taught yourself how to be. Now this is a word I can't say.
You got it.
Ambidextrous.
Sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did I get
That
it?
works. Ambidextrous.
So
Just let it flow a little.
let it flow a little bit. So how? So what were you just learning painting, or were you trying to like write as well, or?
I did a whole bunch of different things. I honestly practiced today. I wrote out a sentence left-handed. I was like seeing how well I could do. But on stream, I did a bunch of different tasks like cutting with scissors, writing, painting, sculpting, playing games. I played Operation with my left hand. That was really fun. And then also like towards the end, I did a little bit more like bigger tasks. Like I did construction. I built a flower box. Then I went ahead and did beer pong, no beer, just like shooting pong balls into cups. And I also transferred that into like my everyday life. That way I could get the hang of it fully. So I still to this day I'll brush my teeth left-handed or try to cut fruit and stuff. We did a few cooking streams too. That was really fun. I
Damn,
liked
that
ambidextrous.
rules. That
Hmm.
actually rules, and it's you still to this day you're using both hands.
Yeah.
Damn, what's wrong with my life? I haven't like I need to learn a new skill. That's incredible. Do you find it like it's improved your life?
Being ambidextrous?
Yeah.
Yes. I would say merely for the fact that it is a much more stronger hand now. And it came in handy when I did the camping because just being by myself, I don't know. I don't know. It kind of also changes your mindset a little and you think a little bit differently. I don't know.
Do
Maybe it
you
was just me.
do you think left-handed people are the devil like they used to back in the day?
Oh, gosh, no.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. I remember hearing that.
How
They
old
also
are
said
you?
that,
No, just kidding.
what?
I said how old are you? But I'm just
69. My birthday's in December though, so I'll be 70.
nice, nice.
Yeah.
It's the new 60. It's the new that no, but that is that is really cool. Do you have like YouTube comps of like your 30 days?
I only have one out now. Well, two technically. Yeah. I was like it's like kind of like a documentary and then everything that we learned on the 30 days and then the actual camping trip for well, that was for the wilderness one, not ambidextrous.
Oh, I was gonna say you should definitely get an editor to do each 30 days and then
A
conquer
lot of people
YouTube.
got
Oh, I was gonna say and then conquer YouTube as well.
mm, maybe.
All right, you don't have to go with these ideas. You don't have to go with
I'm just kidding. A lot of people have been saying that. I do like that idea.
um, oh well, let's talk about the camping stream then. I think that's really cool. Did you spend 30 days hat change? I like it. Can we get a hat change in the hat in the chat? Um, oh, the goggle. I should have brought something to.
Bring your props.
I didn't bring any props. No, I thought my quick wit would do the job, but it seems to be. I should have brought props. I think now that
I
I'm
brought
here,
props.
definitely should have.
Improv interview
Yeah,
Tuesdays.
I brought notes. I brought notes. So the wilderness. How long did you actually spend? You didn't spend 30 days in the wilderness, did you?
No.
Okay, no.
Oh my gosh, I wanted to. Okay, when I first started the 30-day wilderness survival challenge, I wanted to do bushcraft. Do you know what that is?
Is it like witchcraft, but with in the bushes?
No, no. But you go into the wilderness and you live off the land completely, pretty much. Like you only have like either you make your tools out of the wilderness or you bring like a small amount of items and live off the land. It's very interesting. But the more I like the first week or so, I was like, I can't do this. This doesn't seem safe because it's a craft you learn throughout the years. And I was going to be going alone into the forest. And I was like, maybe I'll just start small and work the craft in the future because it's something I've always wanted to do. So I wasn't going to stop there.
So how did you feed yourself then if you didn't go in with any tools? Did you
I,
hunt?
br- I brought tools on the trip.
Oh,
Yeah, I wanted to do the kind where you wouldn't bring a lot of stuff, but then I realized that's not safe. I want to be alive at the end of this.
no, that's a really good goal to have. How long did you go in the woods for?
A day, one night. I
Okay.
wanted to stay a little bit longer, but the rain came down and washed my
Washed
dreams.
you away, washed your dreams away. Did you stream the whole thing, or did you just film it on your for?
Well, that's where the video came in. Went ahead and recorded everything and then put it on YouTube as a documentary. We streamed it on the stream, like showing the video, but my initial thing was to live stream IRL, but the Wi-Fi and the batteries,
Yeah,
all those
brutal.
things.
Yeah, absolutely. And data costs as well. Majorly Hung from the
Yeah.
chat says, did she rip the bark off the trees and eat the bugs in the roots? Did you try that?
Yes. I caught fish with my mouth too in the streams.
Like a
It was
bear.
salmon season.
That
Yeah.
rules, actually. That's awesome. Did you cook food on the fire? Do the classic?
I tried to make I tried to make tea and I'm sitting there and I'm like, ooh, it's getting hot. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have some tea because I brought sugar. And everyone always makes coffee in these camping videos. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that. But next thing you know, I'm like, oh, it's almost ready. Tipped over, fell into the ash of the fire pit, and I was I guess I'm not having anything. Honestly, I think my anxiety was pretty high being out there by myself for the first time. So
Was it
I wasn't really hungry,
was it
to be honest.
lonely? I
It
was like a
wasn't lonely. I think I was just I felt a little dissociated. I felt like usually when I go on trips, I'm running away from things, and I wasn't running from anything. I was just completing the task. So I was like, well, here I am. I'm doing it. And then I felt lonely. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, I
I
admit
was gonna
it.
say like I had like an hour by myself today and I was like disassociating. I can't imagine being
Hmm.
in the woods and I just spilt my tea. I think I would have cried.
Honestly, and it was scary because I had to go pick up sticks. And I brought one fire log because I was like, I know it had rained a little bit before. I'm sure it's going to be a little wet. I didn't know the terrain at all, really. I just knew it was going to be in the woods. And when I got there, there's twigs everywhere. It was a beautiful forest, except all the branches were gone until like 50 feet. I don't know. That's a lot, but you get what I'm saying. So,
I think that's incredibly brave. There's no way I would have done that. Would you ever go on
all right.
Naked and Afraid?
No,
Yeah, that sounds like a horrible
I
plan.
wouldn't do that one. I would do alone though.
With clothes. Alone and Clothed would be the show I would do. You
Well,
forgot tent poles
really,
the
you
first.
would do that
I would do. I'd prefer to do that over Naked and Afraid.
alone in tracksuits.
Oh my gosh. Did you like my tracksuit collection?
I love them.
You know, I realized I
Yes.
didn't show you two of them. Oh my god, I got to get the other one back. But yeah, I didn't even show you. I had two more. I didn't even like a casual, very Italian looking one, which I think you'd like, and then my Kappa one.
Mm.
Somebody just
The
said, oh,
castle one?
yeah, you know Kappa, the two ladies sitting. Is that what it's called, Kappa, the brand? It's like two people sitting back to back. Wait,
Uh,
you're Italian and you don't know Kappa?
Everyone thinks I'm a Fugazi or however you say it.
Does
I
that
just
mean
don't
fraud?
heritage. Yeah,
I
they
don't think
think I am.
that's rude. I don't think you're a
I
fraud.
listen. I have to hide the mafia that's in my family, so I have to play it like I
Bef-
don't know anything.
Before they hide you. Well, actually, we have a saying here: "There's no such thing as a mafia." Let's just roll with
What is
it.
it? One of us? That's just the translation.
No, no, that's the cool thing you say. There's no such thing, but then there actually is. Meadow said that on Sopranos. Remember that show? Good show. Good show. All right. Well, did you get HBO in the woods?
No, I didn't get anything, honestly.
Are you
Couldn't
sure?
even post it.
I, I
anything.
I heard if you're in the woods and you go to a tree and you plug the iPhone charger in, you can actually connect to a Wi-Fi connection called AT&T.
No, you did not.
Yeah. What, you didn't get the internet out there? Can I? That's it. I can't.
Is someone giving you these jokes? Give
I
them the credit.
my
That's too good.
producer quit. My producer quit. I'm all alone. I'm all alone. Is there anyone else? Anyone else got a line? The French girl liked it.
Yes.
What's I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything. But those were pretty good on the spot there. Let's talk about your current 30-day challenge. You're making this is maybe the most insane one. You're making.
You think so?
I think this is wild. You're making a fashion line, 3 separate looks. And I used to watch what's that runway show? Project Runway. So I know it was on the background. I know that's hell to do 3 looks, and you're doing it in 30 days.
Yeah.
Tell us about that, my friend.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a lot more daunting now that it's presented itself in front of me and that I've done 2 pieces alone, and I'm realizing like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get a lot of sleep with this. A, because it's a lot more time consuming and tedious than what I imagined it would have been like, and B, I want to be a perfectionist with these pieces, so I'm like I like keep going at it. So that's why my streams have been so much longer. But I don't know. I've always had this love for fashion and design and creating things. So
I just brought up
usually,
one of your pieces right here.
oh my God, is that my
Is
face
that the
right now?
shirt?
Are you pulling up?
That's the shirt. That's your. Wait. That's awesome. Look at this shirt.
Thank you.
Look at that's. So
Thank
that's your
you.
first piece so far.
Yeah.
The fit is great. So and you're gonna have 2 more. You could actually sell that shirt.
I don't think so. You should see it up close.
Are you allergic to compliments?
Probably.
Oh my God. Well, I think it's awesome. So you've got 2 done already. A shirt and what else?
I tried to make a skirt last night, but it ended up being a cape, and it looks way better as a cape. So we're sticking to it. My next thing is, I did curtains. My mom wanted me to do curtains. I made some pumpkins. There's a pumpkin there that I made. So now I'm really diving into the clothes, and I'm so nervous.
I was gonna say
What would,
it's a very eclectic fashion line: cape, shirt, and curtains,
yeah, and pumpkins.
and pumpkins. So that's you're gonna be a line. I like it. It's different.
Yeah.
But wait, now you told me in your bio that you started sewing when you were young, like 8.
Yes.
So you're a little advanced on this challenge. You got a little leg up on it. No?
I have an idea of what I'm doing, but I would say I'm still very like beginner amateur because I kind of just like winged it through life. I got the sewing machine and I was like, oh, I'm gonna self-teach myself and eyeball everything. So now with this 30-day challenge, I wanted to make it a goal to really kind of like learn the techniques and everything more in detail versus just throwing something together, I think. Because I want it to be a learning experience.
Yeah. Well, no, that's the whole point of your stream, and and so I think that's so cool. Have you met Salad of Despair yet?
I haven't met her, no, but she stops in, and
Oh
I've
my
seen
God.
her work.
She is a pro. She is a pro, and one of the last knit machine people. Are they? I don't think they like to be called those people, but they have the machines, and she's the best. I got one of her shirts actually. She sent one for my birthday.
Really? Wait.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's really warm
Drop
too.
a link.
Yeah, she rules. So when are we gonna do the 30-day make a 3 tracksuit line? Are you down for this?
Yes.
Done. Yes. All right. Yes, I am totally. I need your help. We'll get Salad as well. This is my ticket out of Twitch. so I can free myself of this chain that I've put around my. I've had a bad go on Twitch.
Stuck in the cage, Johnny.
I've had a bad mentally and physically. Yes, I've had a bad go on Twitch, and if I can just live my life as a tracksuit designer, and if you can help me get started with that, you'll be living. I'm gonna at least buy you a Jetta.
Whoa, there's something involved.
Well, you
Here,
don't work for
make you
free.
a very nice tracksuit. How about that?
We need 3 if we're gonna try and sell it to Milan.
Oh, oh, 3. Gosh.
All right. Well, here. All right. I'll get you 2 Jettas. Once I'm a star.
I mean, that's really nice, but
The 3rd Jetta goes to salad, though.
there, that's what I'm asking for. Perfect. I'm deal. Game.
All right. So you tell your family in Milan that we're coming 30 days from soon.
They're not gonna remember me.
They will once they go, oh,
See
the
the
finest
tracksuit. Be like,
tracksuits.
yes, come, come.
Yeah, they're like the finest tracksuits in all of Italy.
Made of
I
silk.
I think it's amazing. Do you want to do silk? Damn, that's luxury.
This is silk,
That's
I
nice.
think.
Nice. Nice. So I do want to talk about, because I am like I am really trying. I know my mood is like off. I sound very depressive, but I actually am trying to better my life. And oh, glasses back on. I'm trying to better. Oh, new ones. Oh my god, I need some shades.
Just
Damn.
trying to brighten the day.
Just
you know.
trying. We should make an orange trackie that would match that. I think that's our first look.
Well, what were you were saying a question
Yes.
and then
So
played.
yeah, I got
Distract-
distracted by the 2 oranges you put in front of your face, which I liked. I think it looks cool. Yeah, no, keep them on. Keep them on. So I am like really trying to, when I'm not crying, I'm really trying to focus on bettering my life. And I'm actually like, so I'm reading, I just read this book. Have you read Atomic Habits?
No, I
Oh
haven't
my
heard of
God,
that one.
it's incredible. It's about taking small daily changes that over time will make your life better. So hey, do 3 push-ups a day. I do 100, but do 3, and then you down the line go to the gym for 5 minutes a day, and then
Yeah.
after a week you'll go, I'll stay for 15. And I find this really helpful. But that's what attracted me to your channel, is that you've set these like much bigger goals. And I think it's incredible that, like, when it comes to goal setting for you, have you always been this way, or is having the camera on you almost make you kind of accountable for it?
Definitely the second one. Absolutely the second one. I honestly, and until probably this year, I've always hated the word goals. Never been a fan of that word. I don't know, something about like someone saying, "Oh, what are your goals for this week?" or "What are your 5-year goals?" or "What do you plan?" And like to me, I always knew that like yes, I was consistent, but I was always consistently inconsistent. So to set a goal, I would like trip myself up. I would think I was gonna jinx myself, and then the goal date would arrive, and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't complete it. And then just the word goal just had so much pressure on it itself. But like how you said, it wasn't just the computer being on you. Yeah, it was. And also like, you're not the only person who cries, Johnny. I was crying too, and I just needed something in life to just give me in the right direction. And Twitch was like honestly the most clear path that I've ever seen. And the most flexible and amazing like platform for me in my life period now. So I think goals adding to that just, I don't know, kind of kicked me in gear because I saw the potential not only in myself but also the stream for once. So
Damn, that's awesome. Yeah, I thought maybe you hated the word goal because you had so much pressure with Italian parents to be good at soccer.
yes.
I hate myself. No, I think that's really cool. So Twitch is what did it. I found when I did the 30 days in the cage, it was like having the camera on for that long all day. It forced me to be entertaining all day, and I found it very helpful as well. But too bad we can't like film our lives constantly, because then if you think about it, then yeah, like then you wouldn't overeat. You wouldn't like flip off someone while you're driving. You probably
Oh,
wouldn't.
I don't do that.
Well,
I
I
don't even
mean,
use my horn.
you don't even use your horn? God, you're so peaceful.
A lot of patience.
Well, actually, do any mindfulness? Are you into like meditation or anything?
That's a great question. I was hoping you would ask me something along this line because I don't meditate. No, I have once and I saw really pretty colors and it was really fun. But I'm definitely more of like manifestations and affirmations and just trying to have like the most optimistic, positive mindset in a way, but also understanding the other emotions that I have. So I do a lot of self-care, self-love work.
I know. Well, let's get into that because I've been doing that nonstop as well, and
Love it.
I was so upset because I only started 57 days ago, really, on this new journey of wellness, and it's been incredible. But I still have days like today, which was brutal. I mean, an external factor caused it, but what do you do on your darkest, like when it's the darkest night? What do you suggest when it comes to your mindfulness practices?
So like a personal tool that I've used throughout these years is like kind of not letting myself like reach the inside of the rut, you know, like I'll stand on the edge, I'll look down into the rut, but I really try my best to not reach the inside of the rut. And the way to do that is addressing it at the front of the forefront, like why am I upset? Why am I feeling this way? Was there boundaries I didn't set for myself and then I got walked over? Did someone say something I didn't like? Am I not eating or like am I eating too much? Like, you know, you kind of look at those factors and then assess from that. But a big thing I've learned is to just really sit with the feeling and understand it and kind of not shove it in a bottle so that it can explode later. Because that's how I feel like, you know, you just give yourself that time. Um, and I will usually give myself like a day or two. And some people kind of just put that mask on and go with it. But I find for me personally, like that just makes everything worse. So I definitely attack it as I see it and surround myself with people who know my habits when I am in those places and they continue to check on me. And so I'm glad I have that support system as well.
You mentioned boundaries. I didn't even know boundaries existed until recently. I
Oh,
just bought this book
a
today.
book?
Boundaries, yeah. I
Yes.
had no idea. I thought I was a doormat when it came to bosses, relationships, everything, and I thought that's just who I was as a person. I didn't realize that like I actually have a soul worth fighting for, and I'm actually excited to. So I got this today. I'm very excited. But it is interesting that yeah, I like you can you're feeling down, you can be like, wait a second, I did have a pizza last night, six
Yeah.
slices, and then you can kind of, well, what do
Yeah,
you?
you feel a little
Yeah, so I met up with a psychiatrist recently. Turns out I'm not crazy, which is shocking because
Good.
I was told I
How's
was
that?
for a while, but he said to me, he's like, he didn't even give me like anything. He just said, listen, just fucking sleep at a regular time,
Okay.
eat, drink some water, and yeah, and ask yourself like, why are you feeling this way, and what do you think the reasons
That's all
behind
you
it?
get, he said. I
Yeah,
think
isn't that pretty like
and
profound?
it's not but it also is because um I think with when you hear it, so for instance, someone in my family, like I'll say it multiple times to her, hey, here's some awesome things. Like I hear her out, first of all, you always want to be heard first and foremost. And it's also okay to not be okay sometimes. Just also remember that. But I would tell her, like, you know, maybe try this or like, let's work on this together. And you know, it wasn't until she actually saw like a professional and they said blatantly the same things you said, and they like cleared her. She was like, "Oh, I'm epiphany," and I was like, "We've been saying this," but I think it's just, you know, when you're in the hands of someone who I guess knows what they're doing, you kind of take it in a little differently. Or, I don't know. I think there's too many people to see and get an opinion from to just settle on one,
No, that's true
and that's with
too.
anything. Yeah.
Absolutely. Have you found my Twitch community's been like amazing. If I'm having a bad day, they
Oh, really?
pick
That's
me
sweet.
up like a dropped loony.
You're
That's a
not a
cool
Matt.
name. Yeah, I'm not a Matt. And have you found that you got a pretty positive community that helps you out?
Absolutely. I think I want to be on stream more than
That's
my
great.
day to day. Yeah, it's
That's actually
freaking
awesome.
awesome. Yeah. Um, like just the fact that anyone would want to hang out with me and then put up with me and then continue to like bring me up if I felt down. Like that's just amazing. The support. Yeah.
Damn
I
that.
couldn't
Yeah,
ask for anything better.
that is. I know I was bashing Twitch before, but that is the best thing about Twitch is that, especially when if you, I had a really toxic community last year, and I cut them out
Oh.
like a tumor, and now it's just like all self love and taking care of each other, and it really is amazing. I could go on my Discord and just be like, I'm about to cry, and it's just they just like a lava of love. They just seep all over me.
Ooh.
So Twitch rules,
Lava.
eh? Look, you have
I
even
love that.
changed my mood. At first, I was like, "Fuck this ball and chain Twitch." Here I am, like dabbing on it. I love it.
Yeah, you saw it for what it's worth.
I saw it for what it's worth.
You
That
found your
that's
people.
that, and well, and also through talking to you about it. That rules. What are your well, I can talk forever about mindfulness. You have any more tips?
Oh, I could literally say so many. A big thing that really helped me, Johnny, because just recently too, like a few months ago, I went through kind of the same situation and like being online, it can be a little tolling through those times, but make sure you're there for yourself and like positive affirmations have really helped me out. So like I say like a few of them. I was doing that for like a good 3 months, I would say it 3 times a day, like like clockwork, but I would change it up so I would feel good about myself. But it kind of instead of oh, there's two things I could say. Instead of like letting myself like self-deprecate, I tried to make sure that I was implementing tools and skills that would lift myself up instead of bring myself down. And also, there was another thing I wanted to say, but I can't remember right now, so it'll come back later.
Wait, so the same thing happened to you? You lost a bunch of money to the Japanese yakuza, and you had to send them a finger. That's what happened to
Yeah,
me.
my left pinky.
You did left? I should have done left pinky because this one's actually
Yeah.
very needed.
No, my right pinky is for pinky promises, so I can't give that one up. But yeah,
I
really.
think that's awesome. I think that's
And
awesome.
I also sign with my right hand.
That's
Need
great.
that Johnny J.
J now, baby. Do you journal at all?
No, that's one thing I absolutely do not like.
Yeah, you don't like doing it.
Uh,
I just started because that's what they say on the YouTube stuff. But my journal, if it looks like it looks like I'm about to move out to the woods and start sending bombs to government buildings. Like it doesn't look like a cool journal online. It looks like psychotic rambling.
can you write in it?
I, I, yeah. That's isn't that the whole point? Here, you want me to pick a random? No weed underlined.
See,
I
that's all that matters. Put your stuff in there.
yeah. Oh, here's a good one. You ready? You're gonna like this one. Don't let your views define you.
Ooh, fireworks.
Someone in the chat said that, so I just wrote it down. Wrote it down. Yeah.
I will say too, another thing to like be mindful of is like this helped me out too. Is like the difference between motivation and discipline. Motivation is very spur of the moment, very quick, can get you through a good short period, but the thing that's going to set you off is discipline. That's like making sure you're doing something every single day, no matter what, and that's how you're going to have the longevity of what you want to have happen in your life. So just a little tip there.
No, and
But
that's
yeah,
right. And that's
journaling, I
hard.
couldn't.
It's hard to do. I've been like I got lynda.com, the LinkedIn thing, and I'm trying to like learn all these courses, but like it's so easy just to like, oh, I'll go make another tea, or I'll go do this. It's so mind numbing sometimes.
Procrastination.
Yeah, so it's no, that's awesome. Hey, I love the mindfulness talk. So fuck journaling. That's
No,
boring.
no,
So
do
get
it.
rid of
Like that
this.
really works.
That's out of here forever. There's a fire pit. That's I threw that into. Wait, so any other tips? We got eating better, drinking water.
Yeah. I
Um,
don't think I said those. I think your psychiatrist said those.
well, we've now said it. This is our now.
Oh,
Our
our list. Okay, our
yeah,
our
our
collective
list.
list. Yeah. Um, what's another thing? You're
No
asking me
weed,
what is another one?
no weed.
That's your big one?
57 days clean, baby. 57 days. After a decade under the influence.
A decade and you're cold turkeyed it.
I cold turkeyed it. I like it was Thanksgiving dinner.
So you had a lot of it and then you're
Oh
passed out.
my God. I smoked so much of that Turkmenistan cabbage. I
Isn't it like trypto something? The enzyme or something in turkey? That's why you can't. They say don't eat turkey and drive.
oh, trust me, I was smoking that triptone. I was tripping.
Oh, lordy.
Um, they're yelling at me 10 minutes, so that means I gotta go to questions from the chat. But I do feel like I have to just keep any other last. I liked your tip on like discipline. Oh my God, I gotta work on that. I gotta work on
Yeah.
that. Um, but any
I can give you
habit
two things.
forming.
Yeah. Here's a habit you could work on. Don't let the things that you celebrate be the same things that you use to cope. So,
Huh? What do you?
say you cheers with champagne, but when you're sad, you also grab the bottle. Kind of have something that you have set aside that you can celebrate with, because I think a lot of times when you're going through this like self-care journey, there's times where yeah, tryptophan. There's times where you like you can be really hard on yourself, and like you there that's normal, but also like give yourself the credit where credit's due, because it's a journey. It's a literally every single day thing. You don't just wake up and you're like, yay, I'm great. Like honestly, before I ever got on Twitch or the internet, like there were places like y'all would never think I've been. So it's just
What?
be mindful that you are working really hard on yourself, and um that what was I saying?
You're about to tell us one of the places you had been in. Was it an opium den?
It was
Was it? It
no,
was.
no, I was stuck with
Oh,
the penguins.
oh, mental places, not physical
Yeah,
spaces. Stuck with the
yeah,
penguins. I like that one.
stuck with the
Um,
penguins.
please ask how does it. I'll ask that in a second. But that okay. So that's actually awesome. And then when it comes to setting goals, just discipline, baby. That's what you say.
Yeah,
Discipline, and just you got to put in that work, right?
consistency, longevity, and passion. If you don't have all three of those, you're not getting the success that you could potentially have. And also, do not care what other people think as long as you are originally yourself and not being disrespectful to people. I feel like, like there's like, you can be like a jerk, but just like the other kind of disrespectful
Yeah.
picking up.
Yeah,
Thank you.
be a cool jerk. No, but I think that's what draws people into your channel is that you do have the three right there.
Thanks.
Definitely, you can, and that's what I think people are drawn into your channel by, and I think that absolutely rules. We're gonna have to ask some questions in the chat because they were telling me already. They want to know what it's like to be 7 foot tall.
I'm
Is that
not
true?
7 feet. No, I'm not 7 feet. I'm
Six,
two
seven,
feet shorter. 7?
6'7"?
No, 5'1"
Oh
and
my
a
God!
quarter.
So you're not even close.
No, they think I'm tall. They think I'm giant.
You're like a Polly Pocket.
They're saying yes. I am not 7 feet. I have something for you,
For me?
too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, do you want to ask me some questions? Let's do this.
Well, they're not really questions. I asked my friends here, and I said, "What do you want to say to Johnny?"
Can't be
Uh,
good.
Triart says, "Amazing mod, fave person." That's what he's saying about himself.
I was gonna say I don't think I'm a mod, but thank you.
Hardware. He says, "Get a new table, man."
What's wrong with this table?
I don't know.
He's a good
Star
guy, eh?
Crash. Does he smoke that loud?
No way. 57 days free, baby.
And that is it.
I like that you put the glasses on for the most important question. Like, Mr.
For you,
President,
yes.
do you smoke that loud? Um,
Star Crash said, "No."
do we have any more questions from the chat, my friends?
Don't be shy.
Did you smoke in the
Tell me all
Cajun?
your
No.
questions. Tell him pink poo. No.
Pink poo? I once got so drunk I was burping so much I drank a whole bottle of Pepto Bismol. I thought it was alcoholic as well. Trust me, I had
You
pink
GERD?
poo. Is that what we're talking about? Pink poo?
Pink poo.
Oh, sorry, I think I said pink poo. Okay, never mind.
I did say pink poo.
I'm lost. I'm lost and confused. But you
You
know
know
what?
what pink poo is?
What? Yeah, I don't think I'm in on this.
No, I don't think so either. It's just so funny. What's it backwards?
Yeah, I'm dyslexic. You think I can spell anything
Pink
backwards?
poo.
Pink poo. Help me, chat.
Say
Help
it,
me.
Johnny.
Wait, let
Just
me
say
get my
it.
shirt. Say what? Pink
Pink
poo?
poo.
Pink poo?
What's the backwards?
Pink poo? Poo pink?
Say first name. Say the first name was
Are
last
you
name Ping,
smoking
first
that
name Poo.
loud? Pink
No.
poo.
Ping Poo.
Pink
Ping
poo.
is last name. Poo is the first name. What is it?
What? Pooping? She's saying pooping? Oh, what? This is a family channel. No smut on here like that. That is disgusting. Pooping? Pink pinking pink poo pinks. I don't know. I'm confused. But
Ping
she's loving
Poo.
it. I'm confused. Now they're saying I
Red.
have a low IQ.
No, no, no.
Ping poo.
Are there any more questions?
I think that sums it up. I think we can end on there. Wait, do we have any more questions? They're laughing at me
So
hardcore
funny.
right now. Oh my god,
No, they're like,
Johnny, I'm her mod and I don't know what's going on. Your mods don't even know what's going on. There's a revolution in my chat right now. Okay, did you forget
my God.
did you forget tent poles when you went camping?
I did. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, so I did 2 trips. I did like a halfway, like, let's make a mock trip. And I'm so glad I did that because I forgot my tent poles. So I had to rig up some string and sticks,
Nice.
the tent.
No, I think that's cool. I think that's awesome. Wait, so you did a mock one, and what? You just went home early?
So what I did, the mock one was like a totally different terrain. It was like the only thing that was gonna attack me were like mosquitoes and stuff, and if anyone was a creeper. And then the other place was like Bear Valley. So I was like, ooh, there's gonna be bears and things. But again, I only saw birds.
I went camping once with a guy alone to Bareback Valley. We went fishing. We didn't tell our wives, and then
That's a beautiful movie, okay?
my wife, who I love dearly, but I didn't love her that way. She opened my fishing tackle. She saw the lures unopened and a used condom, so that's why she left. I never saw the movie. I read the book. I read the book though. That is
Like,
from
I'm
Brokeback Mountain.
listening.
That's Brokeback Mountain, which is a good movie.
It's
I
a
know,
really
I heard it's
good
a good
movie.
movie, but it's a good book. I read the book.
So sad at the end.
I know. God damn it. Just let people love who they want to love, right?
Literally. Yep.
Exactly. I think that's the best way to end it on. Any last tips on how to accomplish your goals and become the top Twitch streamer? I said tit streamer. Sorry about that. Twitch streamer. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Mom! Mom, there's a strange man on the screen.
No, it's okay. I go to Bareback
He says he's
Valley.
Italian.
I'm a fake Italian, by the way. They get very upset. They get very upset about that. I have the look, but not the heart. I think I have it in my soul, though. But Angel-Lee-shun, thank you so much for coming on. I hope you had fun. I actually was very inspired by your mindfulness tips and of course talking about the cool different challenges. Do you know what your next one is going to be, or
It's a secret.
it's a secret? Let us know.
I do have a question for you.
Oh, go ahead. Yes.
What is one boundary you're willing to compromise?
For you?
Whoever you may meet in this scenario.
I just learned about boundaries. So
None of them, Johnny. You set boundaries and you speak with your chest.
yes, that's true. But so I'm anti-drug. But if someone had like really good like
Johnny,
what?
Johnny, no, we're boundaries. We're making
Oh no,
boundaries.
we're
This is
setting. I
part of
thought you said
goal.
which one am I willing to compromise?
Yeah, none of them.
Oh, none of them. Oh, that's the answer. Okay, I was gonna say if I met like a Mexican guy and he had like 95% pure coke, I'd be like, all right. I don't even care if it's like my wedding day. I'd be like, I'm gonna try it. But other than that, no. But yeah, boundaries, baby. Right here. Once I finish this, no one's gonna cross them.
American Sign Language, baby.
Jay, signing off. Thank you so much, Angel-Lee-shun.
Thank
Can you
you.
believe I got it right? I've been practicing all day. Like I
This is
said,
amazing.
you rule. You're always laughing. You're witty. You're optimistic, crazy, and chill, and a weirdo. She wrote that, so I'm allowed to say it. But I agree with it completely. My mod's gonna drop your IG and your Twitch right now. So thank you so much for coming on, my friend.
Johnny, it was my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. This was so cool. My first interview.
First of many, because I think you're going straight to the top of Twitch. Don't forget about me, all right? Sitting here
Who are you?
alone. When you're at the top of Twitch, don't forget about me sitting here fishing with my friend at Bareback Ridge. All right?
Thank you, Johnny.
Your rule. Thank you so much for coming on. Let's get some hype in the chat. Peace. Peace.
See you later. See you later.
See. Woo. All right. What do you guys think? How do I get this going here? Computer, turn on. Computer, turn on. Computer, turn on. Hey, that was pretty good. I hope my mood wasn't too bad.
You are listening to Johnny
I think that was a lot of
Now
fun.
Radio.
She seemed disingenuous? What are you talking about? She seemed amazing. I found her very inspiring. What do you guys think? Zero fire. Come on, don't say that. That's my friend. Push this guy away. How are you? Henningsberg, what's up?